Okie dokie, it is Monday, and as you can see, the creek is up a lot more than a trickle like it was, and my pipe looks to be running about, I don't know, see, 4-inch pipe, about 1/4 full maybe. Let's go see what it looks like up there. I came right down here to the creek. Okay, getting some water coming through the trench, but after at least 3 inches of rain in 2.5 days, in the swamp on the bottom, that's fine. That's what I used to lift the pipe with. Well, Mike come over and helped. So I'll take the shovel and connect this big tire rut and that tire rut. See, that's where my water's coming from. I stomped that down the other day. Stomped down right through here. So all this water is coming from the field runoff, which is why I kept my hole open. It's a good thing. Got puddles. I haven't seen puddles since June. Didn't get to start making hay till about the last week of June. I forget the exact time. And quite a bit of stuff washed out there. So I'll get that cleaned up. There. That's a whole lot better flow. I want to say 400 or 500% more. But there's water coming in freely, cleaning everything up, getting rid of all that fine sediment that's coming out, training the water to come to this hole, this opening here, and not to the east and not to the west. So as you can see on the bank here, where in the past water has come out. Excellent. Am I still zoomed in? I'm still zoomed in. What a tardo. I'm going to walk it back anyways. As you can see in the past where water has come out, 30, 36 inches above where the spring's coming out at now. It was just a trickle in there. Enough to fill up a garden hose, but not very much pressure. Glad Mike came over and helped me just in time before the rain hit. My sediment hole is working good, catching stuff so it doesn't go in the pipe. Get some cloudy water in the pipe, but not the rocks and stuff. All that fine stuff is not going in the pipe. Well, it's now since I just started up, but I'd say it's about 1/3 full from the spring head going into the pipe. Oh, that wasn't necessary. I'm going to walk down through here and open up these tractor ruts as much as I can into the trench to keep the swamp drying out. Connect these two. That one's going to be easy. Can't even really notice a flow going down through there. But I tell you, that clay, it is some soft, slippery stuff right now. So this little trickle here coming down through, it's going to be a lot more after I open up them tractor ruts. And I said it, the water has risen in the last couple of minutes. I should have looked at a place on the bank or the rocks to notice that. But I'd say, well, since I started here and walked back up, came back down, I think the creek water has risen. That's what creeks do. That's a whole lot of water not going into the field, not going into the swamp. Let's see if I can hook onto that a little bit. There, I pulled the pipe up a little bit. That's the water coming out. Oh, a stick just came out of there. Huh! I may get in there and move my rock pile in front of there so it doesn't erode the bank. So maybe next year I can have animals down there with no problem. Got some friends want me to stop in while I was playing down here, talking about raising some steers up and some hogs. It's a great idea. It's my idea, but it's a whole lot of money and a whole lot of fence to put in. Alrighty, y'all. See you later. That must have been maybe a breeze, but the way this water moving's kind of weird. Almost looks like, let's see if I can get that on camera here. Looks like a crayfish hole. Pulling water from on top. Yeah, it must have been a breeze or something. Looked like a crayfish hole was making its own little canal, bringing water down. So that's what they do. Put the water where they wanted it. Stopped raining about an hour ago. Satellite dish is drying out. It's the wettest that thing's ever been. Alright, see ya. Opened up some holes between the wheel ruts, draining water down into the trench here, going down. My one video, last video, was so I'm just about half a bubble off level. It's about half an inch all the way down through here. So this last 40 foot has to come down at least 6 inches. As you see, the water is still shooting out the pipe. I'm getting it all in the pipe with no problem. But I want it better. And again, this is going to be the overflow pipe, not the pipe that runs from the spring head to the watering trough. The first water will go into the watering trough. Anything after that or above that will go into this 4-inch overflow pipe. Yeah, get that water out the trench. See ya. Third video of the day. I've been over here for about 45 minutes, and I believe the first video I took today was showing how that 4-inch pipe there was about a third of the way up, inch and a half or so, something like that. Well, in the last half hour, the volume coming out of the spring head has increased noticeably, and now that pipe is sitting at closer to half. But again, as soon as it's in there, it goes down to what do you call it, a quarter full. It comes out a quarter full down there, so it's handling the volume increase with no problem at all. Well, it sure is going to be fun doing this last 20 feet or so. I'll probably put in a catchment hole every 3 feet, so that I'm only sending cloudy dust down the pipe and not rocks. So with this volume of water, it'll push rocks all the way down. Not concerned about that. I can always build up, with flow this rate, I can always build up 100 gallons real quick and push any pipes down the pipe with no problem. But I don't want to. I get to put another stone here on top of this to help collect stuff. Alright, heading back to the house. See ya. Out of there right now is about what I get down in the yard through the 1.25 inch pipe from the spring up on the hill. That's what I get in the rainy season, April, May, June, sometimes throughout the winter, depending on the temperature. And talked to my dad up here on the road. He said at his house he got 5.25 inches of rain. Talked to Emily. She said she got flooding everywhere up there around the lines. Got everything, all the tractor ruts connected. A couple little holes pumped out with the siphon thing, and I'm back down to the same trickle that I had when I first came here an hour ago. So getting some empty tractor ruts. But of course runoff and everything, they're still plenty of water flowing after 45 minutes, but they ain't full anymore. And the amount of water coming out of the spring head is increasing. So might be back over here later today, get another update. Might wait till tomorrow. See ya. Maybe. Hey, this will show how good a draw I got on that pipe. The elevation and the drop and all. Right there, the pipes. The water was about 4 inches over the pipe, maybe a little bit more. And I drew all that down. Lickety split. Thinking it just swallowed 50 gallons in about, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. It's a working. Or left there, stopped up here at the other side of the road, and no more water coming from the valley across the road. The hill goes up, top it to the top, comes around down this way, so it's only got one little valley. But that one little valley, since forever, made this a total mess down here. And besides the clay being wet, it's dry, dry, dry. Water through the culverts. Good things, good things. See ya.